I want a trial because I know that I'm innocent. I know I'm a broken sinner and a wretched, hopeless individual, but I know I'm innocent.
49-year-old Russell Brand, a former darling of the left, stand-up comedian, television presenter, actor, and anti-capitalist protester, who then later became a right-wing media podcaster, uploading videos and streaming on YouTube and Rumble, pushing conspiracy theories regarding topics such as COVID-19 and the New World Order, was arrested in early April 2025 by the Metropolitan Police on charges of rape, indecent assault, and sexual assault. The alleged offenses involve 4 different women, and they allegedly occurred between 1999 and 2005. In 1999, Russell Brand is alleged to have raped a woman in a hotel room in Bournemouth when she attended a Labour Party conference in the town. The woman had attended the conference as part of her interest in the plight of Muslim women and met Brand at an event there. The pair chatted and went back to her hotel room, where allegedly Russell Brand sexually assaulted her. In 2001, Russell Brand was employed by MTV UK as a presenter. The alleged indecent assault from that year reportedly took place at a television station in London, where Brand is accused of grabbing a woman by the forearm and attempting to drag her into a male toilet. While the specific location has not been publicly confirmed, given his employment at MTV UK during that period, it is possible the incident occurred at their London studio. The 2004 incident is described as taking place in a Soho bar in central London, where Brand is accused of grabbing a woman's breasts before allegedly pulling her into a toilet and forcing her to perform oral sex. Due to the sensitive nature of the case and ongoing legal proceedings, further details about the exact location have not been released. The alleged 2005 incident involving Russell Brand pertains to a charge of sexual assault that reportedly occurred between 2004 and 2005 during his tenure as a presenter on the television show Big Brother's Big Mouth. The 2005 incident's details, like the assault's nature and location, are not public. In the 2023 Channel 4 Russell Brand, In Plain Sight, Dispatch's TV episode documentary, it talked about Russell Brand being hired to continue doing more episodes for Big Brother's Big Mouth after he had overcome his sex addiction and gone through treatment. His sexual remarks, showing clips of him making misogynistic jokes, and his crass behavior were put on display in the documentary, along with how he would behave in his work environment, where former colleagues recounted instances of Brand exposing himself to staff, making lewd comments, and pursuing sexual relationships with subordinates during his tenure at the BBC and Channel 4. One former runner described an incident where Brand exposed himself and demanded oral sex. The episode delved into accusations put forth against him by multiple women who accused him of rape, sexual assault, and emotional abuse between 2006 and 2013. One woman, referred to as Alice, alleged that she was in a relationship with Brand when she was 16 and he was 31, during which he sexually assaulted her. Another woman claimed that Brand raped her in his Los Angeles home. These accounts were corroborated by contemporaneous communications and testimonies from friends and family. Channel 4 and Banijay UK, the production company behind some of Brand's shows, launched internal investigations into the allegations. Channel 4 later apologized for failing to properly investigate a serious complaint made against Brand in 2009. Also, in the 2023 Channel 4 Dispatches documentary, Jordan Martin, a former girlfriend of Russell Brand, was referenced in relation to allegations of sexual misconduct. Martin had previously detailed her experiences in a 2014 self-published book, Not Entanglement with a Celebrity, where she accused Brand of sexual assault and emotional abuse during their 6-month relationship in 2007. One specific incident she described involved Brand allegedly assaulting her at the Lowry Hotel in Manchester after discovering she had communicated with an ex-boyfriend. Martin claimed that Brand became enraged, forcibly removed the battery from her phone, and touched her sexually without consent. The charges Russell Brand faces are very serious, and he could serve 4 to 19 years in custody on the rape and oral rape charges, depending on varying factors such as the severity of the offense, the impact on the victim, and the offender's culpability. For the sexual assault charge under the Sexual Offenses Act 2003 is punishable by up to 10 years imprisonment. For the one count of indecent assault which occurred in 2001 and before the Sexual Offenses Act 2003 came into force, indecent assault is prosecuted under the Sexual Offenses Act 1956 with a maximum sentence of 10 years imprisonment.
Yeah, it would help me if you both kissed me a lot.
Oh, okay.
That's getting better.
Oh.
Finding this a very challenging issue.
Oh, good. Good. Well, then that's what it should be about, isn't it?
It's making me think about my misogyny and my sexuality. And they're interesting things. Fucking hell, man.
Make sure you get it nice and stiff.
How would I get it stiff?
I don't know.
49-year-old Russell Brand has admitted that he has suffered from addictions in his life in the past. In admissions from his books, My Bookie Wook and Recovery, Freedom from Our Addictions, which both came out in 2017. He claimed in the books he's had a heroin and crack addiction and discussed his sexual addiction, including the numerous casual sexual encounters he's had and him participating in orgies. He said he also had addictions to fame, food, and online shopping. He's claimed he went on a spiritual journey exploring various spiritual practices, including transcendental meditation and the Christian faith, as a part of his recovery process to overcome his addictions and past.
Hello. Firstly, thank you for these incredible and overwhelming messages of support. We're very fortunate in a way to live in a time where there's so little trust in the British government. We're very fortunate, I suppose, that this is happening at a time where we know that the law has become a kind of weapon to be used against people, institutions, and sometimes entire nations that will not accept and tolerate levels of corruption that are unprecedented. I'm speaking particularly to those of you that are watching this in the UK. How do you feel about your legal system right now? How do you feel about some of the high-profile cases that are not being pursued and prosecuted? How do you feel that the Southport murders were handled? How do you feel about the government of Keir Starmer? Now, that's just sort of general context. Me, I've always told you guys that when I was young and single, before I had my wife and family, who were just out of shot over there, my beautiful children, I was a fool, man. I was a fool before I lived in the light of the Lord. I was a drug addict, a sex addict, and an imbecile. But what I never was a rapist. I've never engaged in non-consensual activity. I pray that you can see that by looking in my eyes. I want to thank all of you for your continuing support. I want to let you know that our show will be on Rumble on Monday. Thanks for your support there. And of course, I'm now going to have the opportunity to defend these charges in court, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. In the meantime, you lot, stay free, and we will be continuing to discuss this matter. Praise the Lord.
Rumors about Russell Brand have gone around for many years before the Channel 4 documentary and before charges were brought against him in April 2025. Some believe that maybe the powers that be are now coming for him because he turned to the right wing after being a left-wing darling, and this is revenge for him exposing the secrets of the secret cabal who run the world. I think the truth is much simpler. I don't put too much weight in body language analysis, but Russell Brand is an intelligent man who knows how to manipulate and can act and perform in front of a camera. I think he knows how to grift. His past is now coming back to haunt him. He's innocent until proven guilty of the 4 charges he faces. He denies all the charges and claims innocence, just as he denied all the accusations from the Channel 4 documentary, claiming he always had consensual sex and is not a rapist. 49-year-old Russell Brand was granted conditional bail on May 2, 2025, during his first court appearance at Westminster Magistrates Court in London. The conditions of his bail require him to inform the court of his whereabouts in the UK or the US and to attend all future court proceedings. Brand's next scheduled court appearance is on May 30th, 2025 at the Central Criminal Court, commonly known as the Old Bailey in London.